Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I wanted to discuss the cancelled plot of the LEGO Batman Movie 2, which was just revealed by Chris McKay in a recent interview. So I wanted to touch on this, let you know what the plot was going to be, and then kind of talk about my own theories for where I think it could have went, and also what sets I think we could have ended up receiving. Now, if you're not in the know on this, of course the LEGO Batman Movie 2 ended up being cancelled, as there was a transfer of the rights for the films from Warner Brothers to Universal, and of course Universal does not have access to the Batman character, so unfortunately that wound up effectively canceling the film. So that was of course super unfortunate, and now getting this plot synopsis here, it definitely makes me really feel like we ended up missing out on such an amazing film. So without further ado, let's get straight into the description here for the film. Alright, so Chris McKay described the plot as being it was a story about the Justice League and where Batman was in terms of the Justice League now and the struggles they were going through, as well as flashing back to how the Justice League came together, and it also featured Batman and Superman's relationship, as well as Batman's relationship to a lot of the other members of the Justice League, and Robin. Obviously there was a really great part for Robin, so just from hearing that, there sounds like there were going to be so many cool details within this film, so I kind of want to break it down and sort of talk about my theories of where this could have ended up going within the context of the film, and also the sets as well that we could have ended up receiving. So let's get straight into it here. So it seems like the core sort of story for this film is going to be the relationship between Batman and specifically Superman, but also the Justice League as a whole, it seems. So that would have been so cool to see, because of course with the LEGO Batman movie, one of the main plot points within that film, arguably the main plot point, was Batman's relationship with Joker, and I think it's really smart of them to kind of go to Superman now and the Justice League as well, because of course we got a bit of a taste of that from the LEGO Batman movie, the original one, because we saw Batman go to the Fortress of Solitude and then feel excluded from the rest of the members of the Justice League. So it would have just been so cool to kind of see this come to fruition, because then we could have seen them build some sort of bond with each other and kind of see them all come together to form this like solid Justice League. So that would have just been so great to have seen, and I think it would have provided a really great emotional core for the film as well. So definitely I would have really loved to have seen that in the film. Furthermore, in the realm of the plot, I definitely think it would have been a great opportunity to see them show each rogues gallery for each of the characters from the League. You could have seen ones from Wonder Woman, The Flash, of course Superman, all the members. I think that would have been so cool to get to see all of those characters, and even ones that we've received previously in LEGO minifigure form. I think it would have been a great opportunity to get new designs for some of them, and of course they're not as common nowadays, so I definitely think that would have been really cool to see. And even other members of the League, other variations as well, John Stewart, Green Lantern, so many cool things that I think they could have ended up doing within this film. So it just would have been really great to see them kind of expand this universe and even wind up spinning it off into other films as well. I think there would have just been so many great opportunities for this plot wise and universe wise, so it's just definitely a huge missed opportunity. And of course, specifically, Chris McKay also mentioned Robin as well, so it would have been so cool to see all those returning characters as well, like Batgirl, Commissioner Gordon, Alfred, even the Joker as well, maybe even working together with Batman once again. I don't know what we could have ended up seeing in the way of that, but it would have just given more growth and development for those characters that I fear we're not really going to get to see, at least at any point soon. So it definitely is a missed opportunity there. I know I'm saying that quite a bit, but it really is unfortunate, and I think there was so much more that you could do with that cast of characters. And then in terms of the sets, I think there would have been so many great opportunities here to kind of flesh out the DC universe on a larger spectrum, because of course with the first LEGO Batman movie we got so many great sets with that, but of course they were more primarily focused on Batman and his catalog of rogues gallery. So we would have got to have seen in this film probably a ton of Justice League theme sets, a lot of other diverse villains, and it would have just been such a great opportunity for that as well. And nowadays we don't really get to see too many DC sets being made by Lego, and even when we do it specifically under the title of Batman, so it's really specifically just the characters surrounding him, so we don't really get to see a lot of diversity in what sort of things we're getting in DC sets nowadays, so it would have just been a fantastic opportunity to see them expand upon that, and also see things like for the D2C set, because of course we seem to see one of those for each of the Lego movies, and we could have gotten something like the Hall of Justice or the Watchtower. Like, imagine how cool that would have been and how many characters we could have seen as well. And of course, with the Lego movie sets just in general, they always have such a huge scale to them, so I can just imagine how phenomenal every set would have been. It just would have been so great, and it was definitely a missed opportunity to cancel this. Now, personally, I'm kind of hoping that maybe they can move forward with this in some sort of way, because of course, I don't know if that partnership with Universal with the rights is going to last forever. Of course, we can still kind of hold out hope that maybe eventually we'll wind up seeing some version of this film, or at least some sequel to the Lego Batman movie at some point in the future. Of course, it's a bit more unlikely now with them not having the rights with Warner Brothers, but never say never. I think that there's always the opportunity for them to kind of revert those rights back to Warner Brothers, and then maybe us getting to see that at some point in the future. But I'm still looking forward to the future Lego movies that we could wind up seeing, because of course, now being with Universal, there's a ton of cool properties over there as well, but still, it is quite disappointing. But that's basically about everything that I wanted to cover within this video. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, be sure to leave a like down below. Also subscribe as well if you would like to check out some of my other content. That would be highly appreciated, and let me know what ideas you would have had for the Lego Batman movie 2, whether it's like plot wise or sets wise. I'm really interested to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, so be sure to let me know. And just thanks so much for watching the video. I'll see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.